Tyra. You having the worst luck in the world. Okay? Worst luck in the world. Get my life together. You don't mind, do you, Tyra? Get my life together. Now, you don't remember what you said last night because you was drunk and you gonna watch this stream in the morning. So listen to yourself.
You send me for what? I got a wife for 25 years, ain't nothing that's and I can't. And happy Mother's Day to the fathers, too. I done the same thing in reverse. For the fathers out there who had to stand up and be a mother and a father to their child, son or daughter, because mothers get down, but more so, you need to be a mama and a motherfucking daddy. She could have a mother. Hashtag them sitting at the y'all didn't hear me, tell me say it again. There's a lot of mothers out there that had their daddies too, because the motherfucker who dropped the sperm couldn't stand up like a man and be a motherfucking daddy, goddammit. So it left the mother no other choice but to be a mama and a motherfucking daddy. She could have a Mother's Day and a Father's Day, and there's a lot of niggas out there that think that.
You know, you kind of sound like your mother, Tyra, when you talk like that. You kind of sound like your mother. You do. All right? Because when your mother get drunk, she get the yeah. Tyra, what happened to the doghouse? Where's the doghouse at, Tyra? The doghouse that had sat on the right hand side, you made a smaller doghouse, and you got these 4 dogs sleeping in this one little kennel. Now, for a man to be so concerned about my roof, maybe people should be concerned about the well-being of these dogs, because I mean, you don't have leashes for them, you don't have collars for them, okay, and they're just back here tearing the backyard up. I mean, how many bowls do you have in there, Tyra, of food for those dogs? Because clearly, you know, if Jim were to find out that you had all those dogs sleeping in one kennel, you know, he would basically end up calling animal control on you, and then all hell will break loose. Now, Tyra, why do you deny I have people that do work on my house? I mean, do you think I was the one that installed my water heater too? I mean, I hire people all the time. Some things they do, some things I do. But you, on the other hand, can you hire someone to bring Darius back into your life? I mean, here you are making quotes about how women had to be mothers and fathers. I mean, what did you do, Tyra, when your son was 10 years old? Where were you? You were not in jail. You want to keep making excuses. Where were you when your son was 10 years old? I mean, here it is, Father's Day, and nobody in your family is going to be wishing you a happy Father's Day. You're going to be right on here But clearly, you're not a father, right? You're not a daddy. You don't know how to be a father. All you know how to do is beat on children. Now, see, me, I don't have that issue, Tyra. All right? I don't have that issue. You do. And you know why you have that issue? Because you not right in the head. You not right in the head, Tyra. And you know it. You know that your mama put you in special ed. Not because you was dumb, Tyra. It's because your mama was too lazy to teach you your A, B's, and C's. All right, I'm pretty sure you didn't learn how to read properly until you were about 12 or 13 years old. I mean, you can't comprehend the fact that you lose at this game. Let me break it down for you, Tyra. As you sat there and filmed yourself, I noticed that your pit bulls are getting a little skinny. You know, the doggies that you got. I mean, when you wake up in the morning, take a good look and tell me that you can't notice their rib cages are starting to show. They don't have that bulky look about them no more. Okay? I mean, you just couldn't maintain, could you, Tyra? You just couldn't maintain. Damn. You just couldn't maintain. Sucks to be you, Tyra. I mean, now everybody knows that you were beating on your son. Your son didn't lie on you, okay? If anything, your son was the one that revealed who you really are. And it's no going back from that, Tyra. It's no going back from that. You're going to have to deal with that. You did? You're going to have to deal with that, Tyra. The fact that you abused your own son for years and years. And then you say, well, he's a grown man now. I'm not responsible for anything that he does. You're responsible for everything that he does. Because as a parent, we are responsible for how our children turn out. And what it seems like to me is that you gave up on your son long before he became a grown man. Okay, you put on this front and this facade like, well, basically, you know, I disowned my son, fuck him, he did this to me, and da 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 da. Well, the bottom line is this: it makes no sense in your son having your back when you automatically said to him that you didn't have his from the jump. It's like you were looking for loyalty from your son after telling him that basically he couldn't rely on you. Like, don't expect anything from you, but at the same time, when it comes to Tommy, he's supposed to have your back. But you said clearly that you never had his back on nothing. Even as a child, you wouldn't even show him what to do and what not to do. Damn shame, Tyra. All right? You will sit on the bottom for the rest of your natural life. You'll never be a homeowner. You'll never be married. You'll never have grandchildren. I mean, you literally are going to die alone, just like you wanted. Okay? Nobody's going to check on you. Nobody's going to look for you. You're just going to fade away. All right? You went into a house squatting because squatters' rights is still available, and you're going to live there for the rest of your natural life. You're going to die in the same state that you was born in, Tyra, meaning that you never, ever, ever accomplished anything because all of the family members that you have, they've moved on. They got the hell on out of Rural Street, okay? Even your crackhead mama, she don't live nowhere near you. She live with your sister. And the funny thing is, your mama was busting it wide open. How many baby fathers does your mother actually have, Tyra? Because none of them motherfuckers look alike. You know, your mama was just fucking all types of niggas when she was young. Okay? I mean, when you and your brother stands next to each other, y'all don't look alike at all. Okay? See, Tyra, I think your retarded ass was adopted and your mother used you as a goddamn check. Okay? I hate to break the news to you, but I think that's all you were to her. Okay? At the end of the day, Tyra, when you wake up in the morning, I want you to realize that your whole life is shit. It's always going to be shit. Regardless on what happens to me, it ain't going to help you in your life at all. Okay? If anything, I'm going to keep winning and you just going to keep going off and throwing fits. And people are going to donate to everybody but you. Now it's late, Tyra. Okay, I just left Big O. Here, let me check. Did a little late night show over there. Okay. Gotta let this phone charge up. Okay, yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, Tyra, I hope you have a miserable, miserable day, and you go live and you explain to us what went wrong when it came to Darius. That's what we want to know. We don't want to hear about nothing else but what went wrong with Darius. Okay? Tell us that. Tell us that. Okay? Tell us that. Because if you can't tell us that, nigga, we don't want to hear nothing else. Can you dig it? We want to know about Darius and what you did wrong. Don't say nothing because obviously you were somewhere when Darius was 10 years old. That's what we want to know about. Nothing else, Tyra. Get it through your skull. Okay? Stop running from the information because the trolls ain't gonna do nothing but tear your simple-minded ass up. So, with that being said, I'm about to turn it in, Tyra. See you in the AM. Why is Darius such a failure? What did you do for him at the ages of 10 years old?